Okay, Deb's gonna run to check out the other hill, and I'm just gonna, I'll catch up. Go check in. Dubby.
He knows.
You ready for a new spot?
He knows when we're in a new spot.
Know.
He already knows. Hey.
Alright, so I'm we just got to a new campground here and I'm setting up. Like we already get comments about like the level of filtration that we have, and almost as if like we're going overboard, but when we're living in it, we definitely want to have good filtration. But before I hooked it up, I was like, you know what? It's been what, a little over a month. I was like, let me just check. And this is the one that catches. This is what it goes. All the water goes through first, so it catches all the sediment and all the big stuff and whatnot. So just after about a month, we're already looking like that, and it was bright white. Now I think I'm gonna have to pour this out for you to see it. But can you see in there? So let me pour it out.
Okay.
And we'll see. There is all kinds of. Hold on, we're getting there.
I wonder how often we're supposed to do this. There's probably like a maintenance.
I think like once a quarter. All right, here it comes.
Oh heck! Come on.
See that? What?
Ugh. That would have been in our pipes.
That would have been in our pipes. What we were drinking.
And in our body, yeah.
I have no clue what that is.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good lesson in water filtration. All right, Papa's Pizza in where are we?
Not Muskegon.
Montague.
Montague. Which
Montague.
might be pronouncing wrong.
I think it's right. We're in Montague, and look at this deep dish pizza. It's been a travel day. I'm tired and I'm hungry, and I'm just ready to eat.
So after Culver, we thought we were going to Muskegon, like we said in our last video, but we decided to drive a little bit further north and go to Montague. So Montague has a sister city called Whitehall, and they share basically like a river and a lake. We stayed at Trailway.
Yep, Trailway Campground.
And it was really cool because there was a grocery store right next door, had everything that we needed. There was an ice cream shop that we visited more than once. More than once.
It was fine ice cream, but from being in the South, Bluebell, you can't beat Bluebell.
That's fair. Basically the whole town was walkable, so that's what kind of drew us toward Montague versus Muskegon. Another really cool thing about that campground is that it shares space with a trail called William Field Hart Montague Trail. And
hence the name Trailway Campground.
Yeah.
We walked a good portion of it too, and it was beautiful.
Really pretty. So it takes you kind of along the river there. It takes you through some forest areas, through some of town, and even kind of down by the marina. And it's an old train track that they paved over. You could almost like feel the scent of the train that used to blow through there kind of unnoticed, and now it's like this really beautiful path.
Yeah. Out here in Michigan playing the first disc golf course that I've been to in Michigan. And I don't know, looks really nice so far. It's really pretty. Lots of pine trees here, but we're gonna see how it goes. All right, so I'm honestly not very good at disc golf, but occasionally lightning strikes. I did what's known in the disc golf world, I did just park it. So when you park it, it's kind of like when you're playing real golf and you hit it, you know, within like a couple feet. Well, this is the equivalent of that. Now the biggest thing is you gotta get your putter. This is a putter disc, and you gotta make it. So let's see what we can do. Boom. That's a birdie.
The other cool thing we did was we went to a farmer's market, got to talk to a bunch of locals there, and it was just fun. Like, we got some coffee, we got some flowers, like made into a bouquet right in front of us. Somebody drew us a map of how to get to like a hand-drawn locals map of how to get to a local lighthouse. Like, yeah. Local. I just said that like 20 times. Here's Old Channel. Take it a while. When you hit a stop sign, turn left on Lau Road. Eventually, she said it winds around a bit, but eventually you're going to cross a bridge. There'll be a little offshoot here. Don't take a left. Go over the bridge, and then you'll eventually run into a parking lot. And this parking lot will take you to a lighthouse, which has a pier, or you can see the channel from over here. Oh. Wow. James! Come up here!
All right, you want to go back across the dune and over to the pier?
Mm-hmm. That way?
Yep.
That one moves.
Which one moves?
I don't remember. Sit down.
They say, who was it? Janet,
What?
our neighbor at the KOA.
Yeah.
She said no matter what, no matter how cold it is,
Yeah.
you gotta at least put your toes in the water. Oh!
That's kind of like about the area, but what would you say kind of stands out most about that part of the trip?
So yeah, I mean, with Montague being really just our second stop in Michigan, it surprised us in so many ways. You know, as soon as we pulled up, we saw that there was another Airstream, and you know, we kind of, you know, we talked about it. We were wondering if we'd meet them, and I'm setting up, getting towards the end of setting up, and here walks up Hank, who welcomes us to the park. And Hank and his wife Cassandra have a 2007 Safari Airstream. We
went and toured. They like let us go tour their Airstream. Yep. Cassandra, Hank said, was very, what was the word that he used? Fastidious about cleaning.
Yeah.
And he's, you know, learned to love that over the years. So
yeah.
I was like, oh, perfect, my kind of lady. So
yeah.
She gave me some tips. So maybe I should kind of like get those down and share them with people. Or maybe I'll just be like a trade secret that you only get to learn on the road from people.
That's true.
We ran out of memory on the camera. Had to fix that. It got really dark, so we had to close this. It got really cold, so we had to get warm. So yes, we went to lunch.
We went to lunch with Hank and Cassandra.
Mm-hmm.
We found out a lot about them. You know, after finding out that they're musically inclined, and we chatted about that for a while. Hank wanted to play a couple songs for us. Devin asked if she could go get the camera, and so we were able to thankfully capture a couple more moments of that with them, and so that was really
cool. Yeah.
That's how it goes. Yes, everything grows and grows. Babies do, animals do. Everything grows. Everything grows and grows. Sisters do, brothers do. Everything grows. That's how it goes under the sun. How it goes under the rain, everything grows. Anyone know that's how it goes? Yes, everything grows and grows. Babies do, animals too. Everything grows. Everything grows and grows. Sisters do, brothers too. Everything grows. Mamas do, papas too. Everything grows.
Oh my gosh.
2-year-old.
Who sings that?
Oh. I think we I got it. I think we procrastinated a little too long on laundry.
So we're driving a short distance from the RV park that we're staying at, which is, I think it's just called it's just called Leland RV Park, right?
I believe so, yeah. And it's off of Lake Leland.
And so we're here because Hank and Cassandra from the previous campground told us about this area. It's just north of like Glen Arbor and Sleeping Bear Dunes. So that's why we came this direction. But they recommended this area in particular. And then while we were doing laundry today in the little campground laundromat, a local whose name is Dan told us about actually going into Leland, a really cute fishing town, and that you couldn't really see it from the street. You really needed to sort of drive into it and go towards the marina and then just stop and walk around a while. So we're gonna grab a bite to eat, and we hear that there's a nice little restaurant with fresh fish and that sort of thing called the Cove. Jameson ordered a classic of theirs called the Chubby, what is it called? Chubby Mary. And read the description.
Our signature Bloody Mary with a smoked chub standing proud.
Drink it. How is it?
Delicious. Alright, so we're having some trouble getting Dublin inside the trailer after we came home. And we told him that he's gonna have to stay again. And so we had him right here at the door, and we told him he had to stay, and he promptly ran away from the door back to the truck. Let's go inside.
Get your food.
Good boy. Here's the question. Does food really entice him? Dog food?
It really does.
Does it really?
It really does. He's a food guy.
No, Go inside. Go inside.
Good boy, Baba. You get your food and drink, okay? I love you. We'll be back later. He shouldn't be codependent, so it's not mean to leave him. Bye, Baba. Love you. Bye, Baba. Love you. Bye, Baba.
You're so mean.
You're the one who wanted to go to this thing. I don't even want to go. Let's stay home. Going and being like an RVer or whatever is not about some dream where you're just now off riding off into the sunset with your partner and like never to look back or engage with the world around you. Like, the world is still the world, but what is already really cool about this whole experience is engaging with the people in the communities that you're in, and how willing, at least in Michigan so far from our experience, how willing people are to just engage you first and just say hello and offer their knowledge about the area and like what they recommend you go and do. So far we said we're going to Michigan, and from there we've just booked based off of people's recommendations, from campsites to dinner to going out and about to see nature. Like, we really have relied on what local people who are willing to chat with us have told us would be interesting or worthwhile to do.
All right, so this is kind of what we're talking about when we talk about you know, just the people kind of make this, you know, they kind of make it so far, right? So you can go see all the places and do all the things, but you know, we just got back to our campground, and you know, our neighbors are, you know, chatting it up, and we talked to them for maybe 10 minutes, and then they offer us a beer and some wine, and we said, you know what, yeah, we actually just picked some up, and so, you know, let us grab our chairs and we're gonna go hang out. And you know, that's just what's cool, you know, you get to meet new people, they're friendly, and you have good conversation. All right.
Did you bring your sunglasses for no good reason?
I did not, actually.
Oh. Yeah, you did.
They're in here. Yeah.
Gonna go climb the dunes.
Climb the dunes.
The thing to do is climb the dunes.
We're on a tight timeline.
Yeah.
So we are leaving our campground. We have to check out by noon. It's currently 8:45, and we have to drive 35 minutes.
So they have a legend that everyone in the area knows. So basically there was a fire on the other side of Lake Michigan.
Okay.
This is the legend, on the Wisconsin side. And a mama bear and her 2 cubs had to jump into the lake and try to swim over to the other side.
Okay.
And it was obviously really hard for them, and the mama bear made it and her cubs did not. So she climbed up on the top of a hill and sat there waiting on them, and they never made it, and she fell asleep there and is there to this day waiting on her cubs.
Okay.
And so they say the cubs are actually the 2 islands north and south. I think it's Montague. So there are pictures, like older pictures of this sort of mound, and it looks like a bear laying down with the trees there. Okay.
You got our passes?
We got our national park pass.
What? All right. Well, let's do this.
All right.
Help me navigate.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh heck, here we go.
I don't know if you can see the
Grade.
grade on this, but it's pretty steep.
I want to see what's up there.
Okay. I'm already tired.
Me too.
Oh my gosh.
Why did we not eat a banana this morning? I'm doing great. Let's go over there. Are you kidding me? Wow. It's kind of fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really cool. This is really, really cool. The good part about us coming today is that it kind of rained overnight. And so the sand is nice and compact. And here's my footprint.
Yeah, like our feet would like be sinking in so much more.
So let's make a guess here. Will we see more sand over this hill?
Yes. As well.
And only sand, or will we see the lake? Oh my gosh. No. No. I feel defeated.
No. We just have to go across that hill now.
Okay.
There's a path.
There's one more little trail here. Let's see what's beyond the trail. Look at those people. Can't even see them. They're so tiny. What's behind hill number 3? Why do you look so tired? I I don't think we're gonna get to a point where we can see the lake, but maybe hill number 4 will surprise me.
That hill. That hill. Okay. One more hill. One more hill.
Okay, Dev's gonna run to check out the other hill, and I'm just gonna, I'll catch up. It is absolutely stunning. And behind hill number 4 or 5 is,
I can see it. I can see it.
we can see the lake. Oh my goodness. I feel accomplished. I see, is that one of the little islands?
Yeah. Yeah, that might be the south one. The other one's way that way.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So, a couple of things. Just kind of right off the bat here. So, number 1, people, locals will warn you. It's not like an easy trek, but they're right. The other part is, it is a bummer to come here under a time crunch. I would advise do not do that.
But we at least got up here to a point where we can see it.
Yeah.
But it's just amazing how it just keeps going. You get up there and you say, surely there's nothing more.
Like, that first climb felt like a doozy, and I thought that would be kind of the tallest point, but it goes up and you can't see anything over it.
Yeah.
Once you get over it, you're like, oh, it's still going up. Like, and then it goes up some more, and then I guess eventually it goes down to the lake. So,
yep,
it's cool. Scenic overlook time, yeah? We gotta get back.
Let's do this. Wow. I mean, it's just like everywhere you turn. But that's where we gotta go. Back down. Did you fall?
No, I'm good.
Dune Valley.
We're in Dune Valley. The belly of the Dune. So Jim and I are in Sleeping Bear Dunes National Park. We just did the dune climb. Unfortunately, we're on a little bit of a time crunch today. We just have to get out of our campsite by noon, which is in an hour, and we're 30 minutes from there. But we're here in northern Michigan. We're heading on over to the Upper Peninsula. So before we do that, we just knew we had to come climb the dunes. If you're here, you've got to go climb the dunes. So we did, and now we're taking a little stop along at the Pierce Stocking Scenic Drive.
Wow.
So that is Lake Michigan.
I mean, I feel like I could just walk off this cliff.
Very terrifying, actually.
Like, seriously.
We've got 5 minutes.
This is really bad. It's on time warp.
I put it on real speed.
Oh, this is really bad. Stressful. But we did get to see the national park and some really cool stuff.
How do we do?
We got it hooked up in 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty good.
Oh, over 15 minutes past.
That's totally fine. I feel really good about that.
Okay. Ready, Dubs? Let's go, guys.
Next spot, here we go. We're gonna go the wrong way out of here because that's the only way.